up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P. And as you can see, this is not Wine Down Wednesday. Okay, Lil Dre is not here, so I was like, you know what, I'm bored, let me just do a little shum for y'all real quick. So I'm gonna actually start sharing things a little more personal to me and things that I've been through and things that happened, because I don't ever tell anybody this story. Literally, I've told my mom and my sister this story. And now Drea, like, I recently just told her. She was like, man, you know what, I feel like sometimes women, like, they feel you, but they don't feel like you've been through the things that they've been through. Because I have like a no tolerance policy for men. If you know me, you know I'm dead ass. Like, that's a topic for another day. But I was telling her the story. She was like, what? Like, this is really crazy. So I was like, you know what, let me share y'all an experience of mine that I've been through that kind of, like, you know, made me realize, like, my value and my worth. And I don't want to get emotional in this video, so I'm gonna just get right into it. So I'm gonna give y'all a timeline. This was about 3.5, 4 years ago. I had met this guy. He was cool. I mean, we hit it right off the bat. Like, amazing. Conversation was great. He was fine. I was fine. And it was just, everything was cool. Like, we got in a relationship probably like within 2 months of meeting. Everything was great, but I didn't know that, like, right when we got together, and I still don't know to this day, but I know for a fact that he was back and forth with this girl. They had been together for some years, and I think I was supposed to kind of be like his rebound, and he low-key kind of like ended up falling for me. So anyways, fast forward, we're probably like maybe, I want to say like 8-9 months in the relationship. And we're in the car one day, and he was being cool like he always is, like nothing crazy, but he was like leaning. I'm in the passenger seat, he's in the driver's seat, and he was like kind of leaning. We were at a red light, and he's like texting on his phone. Me being the Inspector Gadget I was, cause can't nothing get past me, okay? Me being the Inspector Gadget that I was, his windows were tinted, so I looked in the window, and I could see the reflection. I'm not gonna put her on blast, because it's not her fault, of course, but I saw the girl's name. And I was like, okay. So he's texting a female. So I was like, you know what? Be cool. But at the same time, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We had just left from like going out, having drinks or something. We were headed to my house, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, so we get to the crib, and I'm like, so who is such and such? He was like, oh man, that's my cousin. She talking about moving out here. Like, I didn't even have to say nothing. I was just like, oh, who is she? And he came up with a whole like, hey, this is my cousin. She's moving out here. I'm trying to get her, you know, straight. She's from Dallas, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's cool. Like, just chill. I was like, oh, I know my man. I know, baby, that's right. You better tell me something. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. But I was like, you know what? I let it go that night, but the next day, being the girl, emphasis on girl, being the girl that I was, I decided the next day, I was like, someone sitting right with Big Mama. Someone sitting right with your girl. So I decided to get on Instagram. You can go to people who they follow and like search people's names who they follow. So I went and I typed in her name. And nothing came up, of course, because most times people don't use their real name on social media. So literally, he's not known on social media at all. Like, didn't have any followers, wasn't following too many people, but I sat there like a crazy bitch and went through all the people he followed. And I went through every single girl, and I was clicking on their page. I just needed a clue, like, where is your cousin, boo? Where is your cousin? So, this is so crazy. So I clicked on this girl page, y'all. I clicked on this girl page. I went to this girl page. Do y'all know I see him and her like at a water park. He got her nephew on his shoulders. They like all in the water park. I said, maybe I'm bugging, but this ain't your cousin. Like, this is real life, y'all. This is real life. So I'm like, wow. So immediately, I go nuts. I'm a Leo. I pop off at the mouth at all times. all times. So I immediately call him. I'm going off. He ends up coming to my house. He's like, man, I'm gonna let you know this is the story. So he keeps it real. He tells me the story about, you know, him and his ex and everything they had going on. He was like, man, you gotta realize me and her nephew, we got a bond. We got a bond. So he wanted to go to the water park. I couldn't tell him no. And I'm like, being the dummy that I am, I'm like, you right, boo. You can't do him like that. Let me take a sip of wine for my dumb ass. God damn. Girl. So anyways, baby, I fell for it. I'm like, okay, you know, you trying to be there for her nephew. I understand. So I was still kind of like insecure about it, but I let it go. Why? I don't know. So back in the Gap, I used to work at this little popular bar in Houston or whatever. So this was probably like a month after this whole incident happened. He was like, but I won't talk to her anymore if it makes you uncomfortable. Nigga, hell yeah, that made me uncomfortable. Man, when I'm y'all, I'm sorry, I just have to take a break, because when I'm thinking about all the stuff that he told me, I was really falling for that shit. This was a Friday. I was about to go into work. So he calls me. He's like, man, babe, I gotta go out of town. My grandmother is sick. She might not make it. She's like basically kind of like on her deathbed. I don't know how much longer she has. I'm like, wow. I'm like, damn, like we haven't been getting along, and like life is so short and so precious. I'm like, what do you need from me? Like, what do I need to do? Like, how can I make this okay? Do you want me to come with you? Like, what? He's like, nah, babe, I got it, because I gotta go right now. Like, I'm leaving. I'm headed to Louisiana. I have to go. I'm like, okay, just call me whenever you make it. Like, let me know what you need, blah, blah, blah. So he just takes off. I'm like, damn, man. Okay, so I hope he's okay. I'm praying that his grandmother makes it, because I don't want to go through that. Like, you know, nobody likes to deal with a death in the family, and you know, and he has a pretty tight-knit family. So I'm just at work, and ladies, we can all admit to this. When you find out who your dude's ex is, or who he's messed with, or somebody that he's cheated on you with, whatever the situation, you know it's just a habit. You kind of go look at her page every now and then just to see what's, you know, just to see what's good. I don't know why I did this. I have no idea why, because we hadn't talked about the girl in weeks. But I was just at work, and I was just bored on my phone. I was just like, let me go see what baby girl doing. Let me go see what baby girl doing. So I went to baby girl page, and it was her birthday weekend. I was like, oh, okay, happy birthday, chick. You know, mind you, I'm just like, you know what, but I'm gonna keep it cool, you know, cause at the end of the day, I was trying to be down and ride. I didn't know he had a whole bitch on the side. Oh, so y'all, let me tell y'all. So I see that she's in Dallas. She was in Dallas. It was a Jay-Z concert going on this weekend, and I pray to God baby girl not watching this, because yeah, I'm talking about you, girl, but it ain't no bad blood. It ain't no bad blood. So she was in Dallas for a Jay-Z concert for her birthday weekend. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know, maybe they're really done. But I'm like, man, that's crazy. His grandma sick and dying. Same weekend, she in Dallas. So let me tell y'all what I did. I was like, I called his phone like twice. He didn't answer, but I was like, you know what? He's probably with his family. He's probably at the hospital. So I'm not, that's my man. You know, that's my man. He good, we good. So I called his phone. He wasn't answering. And I went back to baby girl page later that night. Mind you, I'm at work this whole time. So she had posted a picture. She was like in the mirror, like in a hotel room, and she had tagged the hotel room she was at, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Let me just make sure he's not there. Let me just make sure he's not there. This is the embarrassing part. This is the embarrassing part, because I would never do this again, y'all. I called the hotel she was at. I was like, hi, can you connect me to room? Yes, ma'am. Could you hold for just a second? Phone start ringing. Phone ring. Hello? Bitch, I hung up and I was at work. I was a waitress, y'all. I was supposed to be popping bottles, turning up. And I'm in the bathroom crying like, what the fuck? Y'all, when I tell y'all, you know how hard it is to get cheated on while you at work, bruh? I I was at work, and it's like I was a bottle girl at the time. People looking for me. They need orange juice and cranberry refills, and I was in the bathroom like, Jesus, why? So at this point, I'm blowing the nigga phone up. I'm blowing it up. Blowing it up. And I didn't let him know, like, I didn't want to tell him that I had found out, like, he was in Dallas, because I didn't want to seem like a stalker, even though I was low-key. But you was my man. So I was like blowing up his phone, and I sent him this long text message. I was like, I know where the fuck you at. I know what the fuck you did. Your grandma already probably dead with her dead ass. I was mad as fuck, y'all. Let me take a sip. Cause he really killed his grandmother. Was saying you niggas ain't shit. He was killing his grandmother just so he could get some outside pussy. So I'm calling his phone, I'm blowing him up, He's not responding. I sent him the text message. And he didn't respond, y'all. The whole night. Saturday, not responding. So I guess he was on his way back on Sunday. He finally decided to respond. Do y'all know what this nigga told me? He said, hey Lex, I'm on my way back. We can talk when we get home, but I don't want to talk about this. The fuck? Y'all, I literally did not sleep for 2 days. Do y'all know how that feels to know that your boyfriend, the person that your relationship, you know, he on a whole vacation with another bitch? God damn. Who? And why you had to kill grandma? Grandma didn't deserve that. Grandma did not deserve that. So he came home, and honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. After all that whole debacle, he was like, you made me feel like we had to be in a relationship. And you know how niggas try to turn shit around on you. So I was like, I did. But you know, as time went on, the trust was gone. The trust was completely gone. And then at that time, I was like, shit, you doing your thing? Well, I'm gonna do mine. And that's when like Savage Lex started to become a thing. I was like, really, you gotta like fuck these niggas, because they gonna be like, fuck you at the end of the day. So I was just kind of doing my own thing, and I feel like he did. I'm not gonna say he's not a bad person, as crazy as it is, because we're still friends. And it's something that I can laugh about now. But the point of this story is, first of all, if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. But second of all, men, stop saying that women are pressuring you into relationships, and women don't pressure men into relationships. Because at the time, now that I think back on it, maybe I probably did, you know. But I feel like at the same time, if a man knows your worth and knows what he got, it ain't gonna be nothing for him to lock you down. So all jokes of bullshit aside, like, yeah, that's still my friend, but as time went on in our relationship, I realized, like, you don't appreciate me. Like, you don't really love me like you say you do. Like, you done put me through hell. You put me through hell. You done killed your grandma. And then y'all, oh my God, baby girl used to come to my job all the time, and I felt like such a peasant. Oh my God, y'all. Like, she used to be like sitting at different tables, just smoking her little hookah. My hookah out, but y'all get the point. Oh my God, it was just torture. So, you know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did get back with him, but as months went on, we just couldn't, it just couldn't get back the same. And then I started meeting other people. Cause you know, a bitch like me ain't gonna stay available for too long. So yeah, all jokes aside though, so ladies, I feel like never settle, never let a nigga play you, never let a nigga feel like you're less than. If a nigga's not doing everything that you want him to do, vice versa, because I feel like love is vice versa. You should be wanting to do things for him because you love him, vice versa. Men, I'm not saying that you're supposed to chase women, but that's how it's supposed to be. Boy meets girl. You know what I'm saying? Boy meets girl. Girl, perfect woman. Come on, Jay-Z. Preach. Let a man court you. Let a man chase you because you are worth it, sister. And I didn't realize that. I was chasing after this man who, like I said, me and him are friends to this day, but did he love me and appreciate me? No. Was he a good person? Did he have a good heart? Absolutely. But I just wasn't the girl for him. And sometimes I feel like women have to realize, although that a man could be a great person, maybe he's not the one for you, vice versa. Because I feel like, let me take a sip of wine because I'm low-key preaching. Let me get a refill. Cause Lord have mercy, y'all. This done got me emotional. So at the end of the day, I just want y'all to know Lex P has been that girl before. I have been that girl. But am I that girl today? No. If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. It's not confusing. Shout out to Slim Thug. So honestly, I want to know you ladies, like, I want y'all to share y'all story with me because I really want to talk about it. I feel like this is something that needs to be talked about. It is talked about a lot, but my purpose of this video was I just want to let you ladies know to know your worth, and I want to let you men know to, if you have a good woman, to appreciate her, because that's how y'all be like, oh, the one that got away, the one ain't never gonna get away if you appreciate her. Hey, hey. This has been the first episode that I've had me and Lil Drea. Hey, Drea. I love Lil Drea. Shout out to Lil Drea. She's the best ever, but she's not here. But make sure y'all come back on Wednesday, Wind Down Wednesday every week. And I actually have a skincare review that I'm gonna drop maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and bonding with me. That is a really embarrassing story, but I'm glad I shared it with y'all. So I will see y'all on Wednesday. Bye.